Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Ann and here at Chronically Beautiful, we're trying to live our best life even though we probably don't feel like it. And today we are going to do a Go Blue kind of Michigan themed look. Today is their first game of the season and I am a Michigan alumni, so I am going to have some fun with this look. So we're starting with the Joa Beauty Eyebrow Pencil. I love this because it has the pencil with the triangular shape and the gel all in one. So I am just kind of following the natural line that my eyebrows have. They're already pretty full. And desperately probably need to be plucked. And then there's crud in the brush, great. But we're just following that natural line. I keep it pretty simple with my brows. And then I am using this product by Maybelline. It is a brow highlight. I will link all of these below, but it is just a nice way to clean up the brow pencil and lighten things up. I'm just using a concealer brush to rub that in. And I'm really excited to use this Take Me Back to Brazil palette. And I am going in with this brown transition shade and just using windshield wiper motions like you do. Because I have hooded eyes, I do go above the crease always with my transition because otherwise you would not be able to see it. That is a tip I recommend to anyone with hooded eyes. From here, I'm going to go in with this Michigan blue color, and I'm just going in with a pointed smudger brush into the outer corner and then across into the crease a bit. If I did this again, I probably would not go all the way through the crease, but I was just having fun with it. I did struggle to get this blue shade to really work. It was buildable, it got there, but I felt like it was a little muddy for me. Maybe it was the combination of the blue shade with this transition, but I was not a huge fan, but I am committed and we're gonna make this work. So I just kept building and building. I also took this blue into the inner corner, across the crease into the outer corner, and we're just building. We're just gonna keep doing our best. As you can see, yeah, it didn't want to bite, but we just kept going with it. And it looks a little crazy right now, but this was just a fun look. Don't be afraid to keep building and keep blending. Sometimes that's what it's going to take. Now I'm going into this Michigan Maize color, but I decided to first take this kind of matte mousse. It didn't work very well, so I went back. I got this matte mousse shadow that I got from Shop Miss A for $1. It is a cream consistency, so I decided to lay that down first and then try to lay the yellow on top, and I do think that that worked a little bit better because that yellow was not working at all. Sometimes if you want to get a shade to kind of speak out more, it does help to put a cream shadow underneath. Had I done this again, I keep saying that, I would have done a gold cream shadow underneath. That would have made a lot more sense. But I thought maybe by using the white, it would really make the yellow pop. Didn't love what I did with it, but we got to make it work. Sometimes makeup is about making it work. And you can see the more I built up, the more you could see the yellow color. I mean, once you start a look, you're not going to take the whole thing off usually. So I do my best to try to make things work the best I can. I'm going back into another blue color. I decided to use this one. It's much brighter to see if maybe that might be a little better for the blue part of this look. And I did like this one better. It was a much more Michigan Go Blue kind of blue. But again, it's really blue. I would say this is definitely a game day look and not a regular look. Now, it looks a little crazy now, but let's just get to the end. I promise it ends up okay. And then I'm just taking a clean brush and blending, 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 blending. And you could do this with any colors for any kind of a game day situation that you are headed to, although I would say definitely don't use green and white or red and gray because, well, if you're a Michigan fan, you know why I wouldn't pick those colors. Just continuing to blend. It's getting where I like it now. We are taking this gel eyeliner pencil that I actually got at H&M and I really like, and we're going in and just lining the upper lash line. I cannot believe how creamy and easy these pencils are to use, and I'm pretty sure I got it on clearance for like $1. Who knew H&M had makeup? I did not. Sometimes things get away from us. Luckily I did eyes first today before the rest of my face. I'm going to take my Benefit Roller Lash Mascara, which is one of my very favorite mascaras, and just finish off the top half of the look. Ouch, every single time, every time. So we always keep makeup wipes handy. And now I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my face. I am using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in Soft Ivory. And I'm using a lot of it. Using a stippling brush, and I am just going to go and just do small tiny circles and just blend and work this in. This is a good foundation for like $3. It's so worth it. It does have a very strong kind of painty sort of smell, so if you can't deal with that, this is not for you. I wouldn't say it's like a perfumey kind of fragrance. It's definitely more of a, like I said, like a paint fragrance, and I've got hair just everywhere. And we are just swirling using the stippling brush. We're not pushing super hard. You don't need to. The brush does the work for you. I like using a stippling brush if I am going for a fuller coverage look, which I do not often do. I don't always wear foundation even at all, let alone full coverage, but I was feeling it on this look. Again, small circular motions. This brush came from TJ Maxx or Marshall's. Came in a little set with a big one for foundation and a little one for concealer. I want to say it was probably about $5 or $6. And we've messed up the mascara yet again. Sometimes you just gotta get in there and fix it. She'll be okay. I'm just going in with some setting powder, just covering some key areas. Under eye, of course. T-zone. Again with the sideburns. Get out of my way. And then I am using the Laura Mercier loose powder. I'm not really a baker, but sometimes I do it. Normally what I would do is my face first and then bake and then do my eyes. But on this day I'm just throwing it on and I'm gonna let it sit while I finish out the look with the under eye. I went back into that blue and I'm just using a pointy smudger brush to go along the lower lash line. And then I'm going to go in on the inner corner with the yellow, or the maize. Go blue. And we're going to go in with this big powder brush by Real Techniques and knock off the bake. I'm looking deathly pale here. I am not too worried about it though, because we're going to bronze it up here in a second. This brush is great for knocking off the bake and just generally powdering the face. It's a great little brush. Well, actually, it's a great big brush. All right, we're going to go in with our Wet n Wild color in the shade Bikini Contest. Awesome bronzer, awesome price, highly recommend. I like to go in a 3 sort of motion. So I start in the middle of my forehead, swoop down to below the cheekbone, and then down to below my jawbone. And then I'll just kind of go over that a few times. We're going to go in with a Physicians Formula Mineral Blush. And I just like to hit the apples of the cheeks, and then my favorite LA Colors Strobing Highlight. I'm just going to put that on the high points of the face. For the $3 that this costs, it is a great product, one of my very favorite drugstore highlights. Next, we're going in with a Wet n Wild lip gloss. I'll put all of the shades that I don't mention in the voiceover in the description box below. This is a great gloss, nice neutral shade, but it has a good shimmer to it. It's for when you want a little color, but I've got enough happening with my eyes that I don't need to go wild with the lips on this one, so we're going to just keep it kind of simple. And I'm also not using a lip liner. I don't always use a lip liner when I'm doing a gloss. It's fine without it. And then I'm going to finish off with this Hard Candy setting spray. It is the glowy setting spray. I do really like this one. I recently used this up. And we are soaking wet, so I'm going to use my favorite little fan that I got on Amazon to dry it all off. And here is the finished look. We are ready for the big game. Just having some fun with this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. And I hope you guys enjoy all the games coming up this season with your favorite team. Obviously, I'm a Michigan fan. Keep coming back. Take care of you.